Okay,
And
so we are
ooh, that
in.
Molten Giant. And he's not gonna discard it either.
No, I think that's an interesting. I've always I play a lot of handlock, and that's definitely what this deck is with the Twilight Drake and Molten Giant coming out. I I will sometimes keep Molten Giant on turn one just because I don't know how the game is going to turn out. If I get hit in the face and ass load, then Molten Giant's going to be pretty good. He does draw the Sunfray, so he does have the combo if he needs it, and he very well may need it. So it looks like we've got the Bomb Lobber being run by
An
Robbin and
Ancient
his warrior
Watcher.
deck. I wonder if he's gonna want to Sunfray that right away. All right, so we got a couple options here from Robbin. We have the Cool Taskmaster, Explosive Sheep, and the Fire War Axe. He's just gonna armor up and pass turn since he knows that Ancient Watcher can't do much right now. So we may see a coin Twilight Drake here, but we're actually going to see Ancient Watcher taunted up. Black Knight's a good draw, but not enough mana for it right now. Let's see what he decides to do.
Yeah, this time Robert's getting a lot better card draw
Yep.
in terms of getting minions instead of 2 executes
Yeah, no
and a
doubt.
Gore Howl.
That seems so far in this tournament. That seems to be what has stumped a lot of the control decks is just not drawing answers to the tons of face minions that are being drawn on the other side of the board.
Yeah, definitely.
Usually, Warrior's pretty good with that because of his weapons, but if you're drawing executes and brawls, it's just not going to end up good for you. All right, so we're going to see another armor up turn pass here. He doesn't want to use the charge on the Ancient Watcher. I feel like he wants to execute that. So Twilight Drake does come out now. We gotta be. He's gonna start wanting to. So actually, Whirlwind's pretty good here.
Yeah, Whirlwind's gonna set him up for a lot of plays here.
So he's going to execute the Twilight Drake. We'll see if he decides to throw a charge into that Ancient Watcher just yet. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't want to waste a charge on the Ancient Watcher. So Ironbeak Owl being drawn. KingB is running Kel'Thuzad in this handlock. I have not seen that. That's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see how that turns out if we get to that point here, which I think we will, considering we're watching a Warrior versus handlock game.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a long game.
Yeah. So Black Knight comes out, killing the Sludge Vulture, a prime target for Black Knights everywhere. And I think he'll finally use he's going to finally use one of those charges. Okay, so we got 2 4 5s here. Soulfire being drawn. We might see that right now.
Yeah,
You could Soulfire Mortal Coil here.
but he risks losing that Molten Giant.
Or Kel'Thuzad even. Which we know there's obviously some importance to Kel'Thuzad if he's running it.
Going for the life tap.
So we got another Mortal Coil, so there's no storage of those, so he can't lose it with the Soulfire. So I like this better. So he's gonna Silence Watcher and hit the Black Knight and then use Mortal Coil. That's a lot safer. Alright, so he's got both Soulfires in his hand, so. Alright, so we're at 3 armor, 30 health for Robbin here. Shield Slam. Whirlwind's this is a good play. He's gonna get a card draw and he's gonna clear the board. I like that. Alright, so another Acolyte of Pain being drawn from the Acolyte of Pain. Floating Watcher. Okay, so this is quite the deck. So he's gonna Floating Watcher, most likely life tap to get that 6/6. But I think that's just gonna get Shield Slammed next turn. That's all he has to do is just armor up, Shield Slam, and that thing's gone.
I can take the hit.
Oh yeah, definitely 10 armor. That's gonna do it.
Yep. Alright, so another Twilight Drake. That's gonna be a BB Twilight Drake if he decides to play that. We'll see what he goes for here.
Hellfire could be good here.
Soulfire could. I feel like he really doesn't want to run the risk of losing any of those high value cards he's got in his hand. I'm sure he wishes he had drawn Kel'Thuzad a lot later. But so 4/9 taunt with the Twilight Drake Sun Fury combo. He pulls out a Death Spite. That's gonna be pretty good. So if he does hit this Twilight Drake, it's at a 4/6. Okay, so we got both Death Spites in his hand now. He could bomb lob here, but he's gotta be wary of not hitting the Twilight Drake. We'll see what happens. Okay, so it does end up hitting the Sun Fury. We'll see how he decides to proceed. He's probably just gonna trade. Yep, there it goes.
You definitely want to keep the armor up because you know that, well, majority of warlocks have Molten Giants, so keeping your armor up as a warrior is very important.
Yep.
And the Lord Jaraxxus.
Lord Jaraxxus is drawn.
Oh, man.
That's not going to be needed for quite a while, it seems.
I wonder if he's going to play Kel'Thuzad soon.
He's going to want to build his board first before he does that. He's coining out the Loatham.
But the warrior doesn't have any spells right now.
Why did he coin?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he had 2 mana left. Why did he coin? That's interesting. Maybe there's a secret tactic that I don't know about where you coin even though you don't need to. That might be something I've never heard of. So I feel like he's going to want to trade that. Is he going to want to trade that bomb over? No, you know what? It's not a big deal because if he can take the 5 damage right now. So he's just going to hit face and hope that he doesn't pull out an Earthring Farseer out of his ass or something like that. So here comes Kel'Thuzad. It looks like
the reset.
The reset. He silences Acolyte Plane and then trades. That's a very good play actually.
The reset.
Oh, Shield Slam might come in huge here.
Wow.
That is a draw. That is a draw. That is actually going to come in huge here. How much damage is? You can't. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The double explosive sheep combo. I'm already.
I think that's overkill, though. I think that's overkill.
You know what? It's actually not. Warlock's got 14 health right now, and he's still sitting at 5 armor.
The 4-mana Molten Giant. He's got nothing to deal with it.
He might just play 1 and then Defender of Argus. I feel like he should just play Defender of Argus here. Actually, yeah. He knows that there's no way unless this guy unless Rob draws Grommash.
He might just brawl just to kill 1.
Yep, he's going to. That's life, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder which one's gonna live.
He's gonna Shield Slam. I like that. Very good. Alright, so we got Robbin sitting on no cards in his hand except for the Fire War Axe here, with Deathspite active. We've got KingB to make all the shots, or call all the shots right now, so we'll see what he decides to do here.
I think he'll Hero Power. And then next
that's very risky. So he's gonna just go for the Jaraxxus right now, get that 5 health. We'll see what Robbin draws here. Hopefully that is pretty much death.
He's got Siphon Soul to deal with it.
That's gonna bring KingB very low. Is he gonna go for face? No, he's not. So he decides not to use the charge, which is very interesting. Probably knows that he's sitting on a Siphon Soul.
He has to Siphon Soul, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
And this is the Inferno's 6/6 2-mana card.
Gorehowl.
Oh man.
if he had hit with the Deathspite, he could have lethal here, I think.
But Brendan will have 2 7/7 taunts next turn. If he chooses to do another Inferno and Defender of Argus.
Yeah, that would probably be the play because you know that all of Warrior's finishing power comes from minions and not very many spells. So that actually might win him the game, being that beefy, because all Robbin's got right now is weapons. Yeah, I think you just hit face. You can't take this. Well, I mean, you could take the 6 damage, but it won't kill him, so it's not really worth it. Okay, so this is gonna be quite the board here.
Is he gonna Gore Howl? I think so. Oh no, it decides.
Earth Hitting Farseer. So he's gonna do Molten Giant. That's huge. That is huge. Alright, so this is a scary board.
Oh my word, that's 7 damage.
Yeah, this is why Handlock is Handlock, ladies and gentlemen. This is the point.
Cruel Taskmaster's not gonna do anything.
He has to Gore Howl kill that 7/6, I think. That's brutal. He's just gotta wait. That's a lot of damage next turn. 2 Earth Ring Farseers. See, this is where it's gonna get out of control, I think. He may just play both.
I think he will, just to make sure, just to play it safe.
Yep. And then Inferno, sorry. Big damage from the Mountain Giant there. Alright, so that just went from a 9 health to a 33 health warrior to a 14 health warrior against a 12 health Draxus. He can't hit that Mountain Giant. And Alex, I actually think this game's over. Because he healed himself for 1 damage with Alexstrasza, or heals KingB for 3 health. Okay, that's not bad, but yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
it looks to me like we're gonna have another 2-0 on our hands.
Holy man. Handlock is just too strong.
None of these matches are going the distance. None of them. Handlock was very strong there. That was